that didn't scale properly. We should be alright then.
Alright, cool.
Hello, I think. We've tried a new setup this week. We've put a timer in. Oh. I'm alright. Yeah, there we are. Hello, and welcome to another Nomad game stream. Today we're going to be streaming Talisman, the Horus Heresy, as we released a new character pack.
Typhon and
Yep. So there are two new warlords that are for sale today. We're going to be playing them. We're going to do 1v1, or should we do 2v2? 1v1, and we'll control each one of the characters each. Do you want to be Traitor?
Yep.
So, right, I'll be Andrew Harlan. We'll go through the game, see if we can complete it. In the past, we've struggled to complete Horus Heresy streams because we're terrible.
I've completed one with Richard, and I pretty much nearly beat Max the other time.
Pretty much nearly.
Yes, we did. It was getting a bit long tooth, so it stopped it.
And also during this stream, we'll be giving out a key or two for the character pack itself. So if you're watching this and you've only just found out that we've released a new character pack for the Horus Heresy and you're yet to go and buy it, we're gonna be giving out
So listen
2 keys today.
Listen to our lovely voices.
Alright, should we crack on? The game music is a bit loud, hard to hear you. Right, I'm on it. A bit loud or very loud. Right, I've halved that. Let us know if the game music's still a bit too much and we'll adjust it. And we'll crack on.
Sure.
Could you just pass me that? My lifeblood. Thank you.
Some non-branded energy drink.
It's caffeine.
just in liquid form.
Probably introduce yourselves, I'm not the man.
No.
I'm Gareth. I am kind of like producer / QA.
I'm Amanda. I'm a junior artist.
That's what we do.
And then occasionally we play the games. Occasionally.
Play games for a living. That's all we do.
Yeah, not really. Don't do any hard work at all.
I've got the season pass, I think. I got an update before.
Should be on. Yeah, there it is.
The man himself, Endred Har.
Endred Har.
So, what's the fluff? At the eruption of the Horus Heresy, Har was on a forgotten crusade for Earth.
I do that.
And was driven to madness after realizing his legion had betrayed the Emperor. After the Battle of Isstvan III, he renounced his legion and became a Black Shield's commander. So Black Shield's commanders, or Black Shield.
I like how you gave an American accent. Usually they're terribly English.
I'm not going to trivia Fitbit. Endred Har at the eruption of the Horus Heresy.
You've not. No. Didn't do that properly. Moving on.
Right, so the Black Shields are effectively traitor legions that refuse to follow Horus into battle.
Yeah, they're sort of Ronin. They are leaderless warriors.
Yeah. That's pretty much who they are. So my special skills as Endred Har is anytime I roll to reunite with a Black Shield unit, I get a +1 bonus. The Black Shields are really helpful if you've got the Isstvan region active, because there's loads just floating about in Isstvan anyway.
Usually the Black Shields, you're not allowed to use your strategy.
No.
That's the thing.
So, obviously, being a Black Shield, Endred Har gets that bonus, and he also may add his strategy to his close combat during melee, which is, again, a really good, useful ability. It makes him really strong in combat.
So, can I lock you in with that?
Yes, I will be Endred Har.
I will be fun.
Surprisingly good accents.
That's terrible! No, didn't know. That wasn't a proper Warhammer accent.
What? Right. What should a Warhammer accent sound like, even if you can't do one?
Right, consider, so there was a Warhammer movie a couple of years ago now that had, what's his name? Mr. Hurt. Is it Tom?
John Hurt.
Thank you. John Hurt.
Rest in peace.
And yeah, definitely. And it's the gravelly
I'm not John Hurt.
English voice of somebody who has seen war. And that's it. It's not.
That's the
Gee,
like,
hey, Yankee Yank.
It's like the Ridley Scott epic Robin Hood.
Yes.
He's just got mud all over him.
In the future, there is only war.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
We didn't go through who Typhon is.
So Typhon is a chap in Warhammer. There you go.
Sweet. Right, I'll have a look.
Yeah. Oh, have we got time? No, it's local play, so you're not. There's no timer. Oh, incredible.
The first captain.
I enjoy
the first captain of the Death Guard Legion. The first captain.
HMS Pinafore.
The first captain of the Death Guard Legion once pursued the role of epistolary. Epistolary?
Go for it.
In the Legion's librarians, but within the Primarch Mortarian harboring. But with the Primarch Mortarian harboring a deep-rooted distrust of those who wield the powers of the Psyker, Typhon suppressed his gift and strove instead to serve as war leader. Was that good?
Yeah.
What?
From another universe, maybe not the.
40k universe.
They usually have English. They usually have English accents.
They're all over.
There you go. So he must always take an incantation. When he defeats the unit in environment, he may capture the unit instead of gaining XP.
So, what's that mean? What's the benefit of having a unit? We'll find out as we go along, actually.
Yeah.
Right. What are we doing?
It's your turn. Oh no, it's my turn.
It's not. That's why. That's fine.
Oh, sorry. It is your turn.
That's an American voiceover accent.
It is your turn. Sorry, it is your turn.
Oh, that's probably because I clicked on you.
Him.
Yeah,
you clicked me.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, we've not done the base game.
Yeah, so
and you just led me the wrong way because you clicked on the planet. I've got no cash.
It's not my fault. You're not reading the board.
You know what? I wish I'd paid attention when we were doing setup to look at the Ispan region so I had my dark shields. I was stormed into the Ispan region and just gone.
Yeah.
Come to me.
We've got to.
You keep pointing at the screen saying we forgot to.
I'm an AI. This has been changing the settings. Look, no hands.
I brought the game.
Gareth's like that. Oh, I'll never stream with Manda again. She's far too silly.
My PC is terrible. It's prone to crashing. Should probably get a new one. I also keep looking that way because I can see my face.
Yes.
I put Twitch up there, and then I'll ignore OBS, so I'm not attempting to constantly.
Hey.
Oh, there's still my face. Right, let's close that. So the screen behind us is going to go black for a second. I need to find the kind of, what did I can't finish the sentence. Like the technical.
What was it? No. What we need to do is make it thematical. Be like that. Chaos has corrupted our. Chaos has come through with a warp and corrupted your PC.
Right. Close the program. There we go. Right. Black screen behind us. We'll be floating in the middle of nothing. Where's my Steam? Steam, please run the game. Right, so
your PC was toaded.
The technical error thing that I did in MS Paint, where I spelled technical wrong. Need that. Alright, let's try
New
again.
game. Yeah.
Local player,
Let's
sweet.
go. Let's
Isfan,
go.
yes,
Yeah,
please.
stick Isfan on. So that's another one. Istvan or Istvan.
Isfan.
I keep saying it funny.
And I'm sure if you said it in the wrong crowd, you'd get shouted at, depending on which one you said. Right. So, Macragge in the bottom right is a loyalist home planet, and it's the one that gives you loads of outcomes if you go to the training hall, as long as you don't roll a 1. First one resolve. Yeah, I've got 4 resolve. Well, I'll take the plus combat point. Right, 30 would be better. Sound effects too high as well. Let's get those moved down.
That'll do.
There we go.
Thank you.
Let us know if that's too loud. Too many screens now. Normally, when we're streaming, we've got 2 screens, one to play the game and one to see what we're doing. I've had the bright idea of having 4 screens on 2 PCs and now I don't know where to look. It's too much.
So he was a close combat unit, so I'll just get the EXP for that.
So it's only range combat units.
Yeah, firefight range combat units.
So as we're
Go on, you can do it. Go on.
It's too late now. We should stream it like as soon as we get in. At 9 a.m. It's like 3 a.m. in America. There may be still some people. At least I'll have my wits. Hey, I'll reunite again. And I'll take the extra resource, please. Sound effects is still too low.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
Need me a quest.
Right, for anyone that has never played Talisman or any of its variants before, the best way of describing the original Talisman is it's Dungeons and Dragons meets Monopoly. Best way of describing Talisman the Horus Heresy is it's Talisman, but with 40k. There's
a lot of differences between Horus Heresy and Talisman.
Yeah, but describing it in layman's terms, the easiest way, it's got the same mechanics. You've got the same general aim, which is to get a Talisman, which gives you access to the centre space, and you've got to go around and beef your character up. You do that by rolling to move, as I'm currently doing. Some spaces are going to allow you to draw data slates, which can be enemies, could be friendlies, could be equipment, can be resources, and some spaces have set outcomes on them where you roll 1 to 6 to see what actually happens on that space.
So I suppose the best way you can describe Horus Heresy is, because I think Monopoly is quite a good way of describing Talisman, but Monopoly meets the tabletop Warhammer stuff.
So Warhammer, pretty much. Monopoly meets Warhammer.
Yeah. With cool art by amazing artists.
I agree. So, along with the release of the character pack, Entry Power and Typhon, there is, I believe, a discount which will be live 6 p.m. our time, so that's like 50 minutes away.
Okay. Sorry.
Hey. That's one for the
Annoying stuff has happened to my character. I am now
Nah. It's only fitting for a traitor. Okay, so along with the character pack release, we're also giving a 40% discount on the base games
for Talisman, for Prologue, and for the other one, Horus Heresy.
This one.
That one. It's only for PC and Android, I think. But yeah, it's well worth giving it a try. Prologue.
I think I have. When I first started working at the company, I was told to play Prologue as a kind of means
intro.
Intro.
Yeah. I can well imagine Prologue being a very good introduction to Talisman.
And that's why it exists.
It is very much a rule dump when you kind of like pick up Talisman for the first time.
The spirit of Talisman is role playing.
Yeah.
But the
Roll.
image.
Get it.
But the image of Talisman is text.
Yeah.
Cards and text and spaces and text and characters and text.
That's board games in general, though.
Exactly.
I've started amassing a bit of a collection of board games, and you do find yourself going, "It's really, really good fun. Just trust me with this. Just got to pay attention to this and this and this." But it's really good.
So whenever I bang on about board games, I always bring up Dead of Winter.
Okay. Yeah.
And to me, Dead of Winter is the best board game ever, but it took my board game group like 3 attempts to kind of get the rule. Like, normally, if you don't play a board game for, say, a month or maybe sometimes even less than that, you come to it and you're like, I don't remember anything from this, and it's like you come into it anew. Dead of Winter had that like for all 3 goes. Like by the 3rd attempt, we still had the rule book out.
Yeah. Well, me and some of my friends who were playing, we were playing Risk Legacy, which is one of these, board games that you destroy as you play it.
So there's just been a pandemic one.
There has been a pandemic one. So we were playing Risk Legacy, and we bought it several years ago with the aim of playing it once a month, because it's like a big old campaign, so it's like 15. And we just couldn't get a hang of it. And Risk is like, a dead easy game.
It's not a case of passion. I've played it twice and got bullied twice. And everyone goes, you just have to do it. It's just by chance. It's not. I was weak and didn't know what was going on, so you all jumped on me because you thought, I need more troops.
Yeah.
I need to defeat people so I can get more troops so I can level up. He doesn't know what he's doing. I'm going for him.
Yeah. This what happens in our Risk games is you get one person who's just like, oh no, I'm not doing nothing. Ignore me. I won't destroy you completely once I've amassed an army. Oh no, I'm fine. And then just like. To kill everybody on the board.
I think I played worst time of the year to play board games. I played Risk and Christmas with fun. I think I was last to go, and by the time I had my turn, I'd lost 3 territories already. And my end goal was captured like 24 territories, which is I think one of the I'm told one of the hardest, because that's the one where you've just got to expand.
Yeah.
There's no kind of get this and then get that, or get this area. It is get as much as you can. And immediately I was handicapped. Yeah. And everyone was like, you just so happened to be near us. I was like,
I played, have you heard of Betrayal House on the Haunted Hill?
I've heard of it through you.
Oh, okay. I was playing that.
Is that the 1v3?
No, so Betrayal is issue kinda. So Betrayal is, it starts out...
Hi, Steve. I'm looking that way again. The camera's there. Hi, Steve.
So, I should have started defeat there. So the game starts out, and you're enter this mansion, and you're trying to figure out what's happening. And then there's a big old. It comes with a big manual with loads and loads of different scenarios in it, and depending on what you encounter, it affects the scenario that will happen to you. So I played a game with some friends, and we had like one scenario with aliens, and I played a scenario with my family, and the scenario we had was it was like a poltergeist and something possessed. And so you play the game normally until the betrayer has been revealed, and that's kind of like a scenario again. When I was playing it with my folks, and when the betrayer was revealed, it was my dad, and he just couldn't get it.
I know we were all working towards a common goal, but now you were trying to beat us all, and we're going to gang up on you.
Yeah, he just didn't get it, bless him. He just couldn't get it at all.
Steve, you're welcome for the key last week. If you've ever seen Talisman, the Horus Heresy, the game that we're playing now, we've got a giveaway for this game, which is going to be in a raffle the same way we did last time. So I forgot the command. It's right there. If you type in !ticket and then the number of tickets you want, you can purchase them with the gold you amass via watching our Twitch stream. So I think this game has, or the base game for it anyway, has 40% off cross PC, iOS, Android.
Correct.
So you can get this 40% off, and the 2 characters we're playing with, they've just been released today. We're giving away some free copies of them as well.
Yep. So if you've not got Talisman Horus Heresy, now is a great chance to get it, and then hopefully get a free character pack.
This one turn. I'm nearly dead. I should probably go and try and get some.
Yeah. You've kind of
just been mashing buttons.
You've gone straight into the Istvan region, which is a bit brave.
It's equivalent anyway. I think it's more like Highland than it is Dungeon in terms of difficulty levels. The end goal of it is more Lord of Darkness than Eagle King.
But I think there's a lot of there's a lot of very strong enemies in the Istvan region.
But there's also loads of kind of alternative escape routes. out.
Mm-mm.
So unlike the dungeon in Talisman, where if you kind of end up further down the path, you're like, I'm going to die before I get out. In this, you can't progress forward thinking, if I just get that one card that lets me escape. So
Is this the one possible card that will let you get out?
No. So that lets me, on my next roll, I can choose any space that I roll up to.
Oh, that's handy.
And I've just gotten a unit that gives me +2 to my close and +1 to my range. Can't be +2 to both.
Let's have a look. Have at least one stratagem, travel to prosper in the outer region. So you just picked up that one? Oh, yeah.
It's 2 to both.
That's handy.
That is super strong. Hopefully I don't die and leave it in this one region.
See me, I'm playing it smart. I'm getting myself a quest so I can get a talisman. So we can finish that Horus Heresy game. That would be nice.
Yeah, but you get a talisman for defeating overcoming the Isfan region battle.
Yeah.
Final battle. I think you do.
Well, now it's your turn.
In my day.
You can click on the board and find out. Let's have a look.
Isfan system warzone. You were baba.
Oh yeah.
If victorious, you will gain a talisman.
That's handy.
Oh.
Sometimes the SFX is louder than you are. And I can't hear what you're saying.
It is down to 30, but I can drop it further.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you. Bye. Right, so now you can see. Now, do I go to a place that lets me draw 3, or go to a place that lets me draw 1?
Yeah. Interesting. I always go for the draw 3 ones.
I know, but I've got 1 resolve, haven't I?
Yeah. I'm not the greatest person to take advice from, because I do go, I'm for a penny, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm going to go for the draw 1 and not gamble. Black Shield Predator Detachment, Iron Black Shield. Status.
Oh, right, yeah, because they're neutral, aren't they, until you...
Right, I've got 1 point advantage. That's alright.
Sucks, man. That sucks, balls. It's not a swear word.
Context is everything.
Yeah, exactly. Them meatballs have lots of gravy on. Oh, no! I'm stopping now. That's just parrot.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Right, what I'm going to do is, because I'm dead, I'm going to rush straight back into the Ispan region and try and get my stuff back. It's the only possibility.
Sounds like a plan to me. So force, I've got a ranged combat there. There you go.
Right. That's got a black shield, so I'm going for that.
And you've got the
Titan.
the war. Yes, thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
I won't get the Titan, I don't think. No, because I'd need to roll a 6.
Could roll a 6.
I'm going to save my fate. I used my fate far too early in the previous one.
Yes, you certainly did, sir. There you go. They should pick up one up.
There we go. So that gives me a boost on my range at least.
So I need to get me a stratagem. This is interesting.
Incantations count with this quest.
Well, I hope they do.
Assume so. I'm sure it's me that changed the text back when we introduced incantations.
Yeah. Here we go. 1 reveal, roll 2 dice, and place resource. Okay, that's
there you go. Easy place to go to there.
Isn't that other one like a miss a turn? That place, I'm pretty sure that's a miss a turn. Oh yeah, miss a turn. That's fine. Oh, and I'll never encounter that. That's me.
I think because you are missing something that is behind that card, that counts as your turn. Ending.
Miss. Yeah. Missed turn.
Right. This is not great. I could go to the armory, but that's further away from where I want to be. What's in this space? Oh, there's loads of good stuff here.
Yeah, that's
because
I
when you were
I got turned in.
Oh, I'm sticking near it then.
I got turned into Chaos Spawn.
I'm gonna try and nick your stuff and then go and get my stuff
Good luck.
back.
Yeah. Maybe I should go nick your stuff.
Good luck.
Might go nick your stuff. Well, I need a strategy. I need a. How do I get me an incantation?
Any other things that we need? So the discounts should be live in 35 minutes. So that's across Steam, Steam, iOS, Android. That gets you 40% off Talisman the Horus Heresy, Talisman the base game, and Talisman Prologue. And we're also giving away 1 or 2 free keys for the characters that we're currently using, which have just been released. They went live today. So we have Endred Har, who is a Black Shield, and Typhon, who is Death Guard.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Mortarion
Is Death Guard. It's got Death Guard symbol.
Alright. Because there's a lot that, I'm just like, I question whether you've got that right.
Click on him and click info.
Okay, let's
Do you not
go
remember my
info.
epic reading?
Oh,
The
Death
first
Guard.
captain of the Death Guard Legion.
No, stop. Oh, it's bad. No, it's terrible.
There's nothing wrong with my American accent.
Yes, but
This is not quintessentially English.
the Space Marines don't speak with an English accent, American accent even. They speak with English accents,
They speak with non-regional dialect.
which is generally English. It's Quinn's English, darling. None this Yankee.
It's saying that the last IP that I know that used someone was... It escapes me. It's the one that's got Mark Strong narrator. Do you know who Mark Strong is? He was in a bunch of Guy Ritchie films, including the first Sherlock Holmes film with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
He was the bad guy. I forgot his name.
Alright, okay.
That-
I can't think of who he is.
Alright, so
Do you turn?
Mark Strong. That's Mark Strong,
Alright, cool. Yeah, got you.
and his reading was phenomenal.
Of a Warhammer thing.
Yep. Right.
Well, he is a British theatre and film television actor.
That's the. I'm going against my own point here. I'm supporting you. So that's actor. We don't want actor. Voice acting.
No, that's technically not the same.
I can do this. I can do this. Can't do this.
Nearly.
Eisenhorn. That was it.
Yeah.
Eisenhorn Xenos.
Oh, was that the video game?
Yeah, it was next to us
Yeah,
when we were
yeah.
last time thinking.
Yes, yes, I have played it. I thought it sounded familiar.
Yeah, I remember going through that, and it's just kind of whether you are into Warhammer or not, just having that kind of someone who has such good vocal range and talent,
But
kind of melt into the game.
look at the.
Sorry. Drinking whiskey, says Eisenhorn, he beat us. Hi.
But what was I saying?
Dunno.
Yeah, guess about innit. So John Hurt. What's his face?
Mark Strong.
Thank you.
The guy that's right there.
Yes, but you've got the wibbler,
The Wibbler.
squirrely ball.
Or Wibbly Wobbly.
Makes it all go wibbly wobbly.
Is that Blackadder?
Oh, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah.
It's not Blackadder. It's Doctor Who.
Oh, that's not as exciting.
Doctor Who's alright.
It's probably sacrilege to say so.
Ooh.
I'm a fan of people who have been Doctor Who, but I'm not particularly a fan of Doctor Who.
It's alright.
I'm a massive fan of David Tennant.
I'm a massive fan of Star Trek, but nobody seems to care.
I do.
Star Trek's awesome.
Do you know what's dead good? The new Star Trek films.
If you say so. Going off topic here.
They're good. It's space fantasy.
Yeah, I guess.
Right, what do I want to do?
I need to get out because I have my incantation, so I can complete my quest. But I only have one resolve, so this is a bit sucky. So I need to try and get out. I have to get out. I just gotta
Star
get
what?
out of this place.
Star what?
Star what? Say Star
Exactly.
what? Star Trek's awesome.
I was going to say Star Wars is better, just to
I
antagonize
like
it.
Star Wars too.
But I don't, so I couldn't. I like Lord of the Rings.
Blast. Because Because there was the card behind. I'm pretty sure that's a get out of. No, it isn't. Oh, cool. Well, saves me there.
Do you know who was in Lord of the Rings? John Hurt.
Yes.
It wasn't John Hurt. I went to say John Noble. I was thinking John Hurt in my head.
Yeah.
I meant to say John Noble, who also has a phenomenal acting voice.
Do you know who else was in Lord of the Rings who has a phenomenal acting voice?
Ian McKellen. I suppose
An
we could
acceptable
go.
answer. I was thinking Sean Bean. He's got a pretty awesome voice. And he's got
That's
that.
Christopher
He's
Lee.
got that
Christopher Lee has the
gravelly voice.
he could do the kind of like war-torn veteran space marine.
Yeah. There you go.
Am I dead? I'm nearly dead again.
You're nearly dead.
See, when I said we're terrible at this game, it's the reason why we sometimes just cut the streams to an end.
It's just a very the gods of fortune need to be on your side.
The gods of fortune.
No! Oh my god, Father! Are you even trying?
I am trying.
It's always
but
coming
I don't
out.
think I'm trying for the right thing.
No, it always comes out American.
I think I do just a better gravelly American accent.
Yeah,
than I do English accent.
yes. I think Cara Zabana and any.
Star what?
Sucks
Trek?
to-
Is that a
sucks.
rip-off of Star Wars?
Who said that? What's it say? Is
Steve
that-
Bornheim. Old Steve.
I can't read it over there.
Apparently, Raging Whiskey can do Space Marines or.
Yes. So I've been told.
Oh, hello. So
Yeah.
that makes it easier to say. I should probably change that into black background, light text.
Background light text. Oh, so you can see it easy. Oh, right.
So
Okay.
contrast better.
Oh, got you.
Right, give me black shields. Not quite. I've got 1 point disadvantage. I'll take the 4. It's not that bad.
That's rigged. Need to activate them dev hacks here.
Right, we're in single player. I could.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Come on, because I'm just gonna get absolutely slaughtered if I go there, and then I'll lose my spell.
I've only been playing 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably 20 after.
And you've already
first.
died twice.
No, I remember when we first released this game, we kind of sold it as it's like incredibly quicker. It's like a space Talisman-esque Warhammer game.
Yeah.
And the perk is it's much quicker than Talisman.
It can.
You're not
It
going to
can
be here
be.
for 4 hours.
It can be a much quicker game.
Got it. I remember it being quick,
Yeah.
but then I started like working on other projects, and when I come back to this, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Talismaniac. So, if you're just joining us, the characters we're currently playing as, Endred Hart and Typhon, we're giving them away for free. They've only been released today, and we're giving them away for free already. We've got a raffle going on in the stream, as RevloBot has just announced. If you type in ! tickets and then the number of tickets you want, first one's free. The others are 25 gold. You get gold by just watching the stream. So get some tickets.
Get them tickets, yo.
And you have a chance to win these characters for nothing. Or fake gold, which is just like internet points. You can actually spend internet points and get something for it.
That's insane. Isn't that Bitcoin, technically?
No? Internet points, I think, the traditional reference for that. Am I lost?
Yes! I think you're just blanking it out. Whenever you die, you're just kind of like, that's it, I've had enough of this turn.
That's how you do it. Right, let's make it rain.
Make it rain.
Hey, everyone in the chat gets 30.
You're welcome! So hopefully I should be able to head out.
You should be able to.
Because that first space, you can scarper.
So in the Isfahan region, you have to move all the way through it and
Forward. You always have to
Yes.
move forward in the Isfahan region, unless you're in that very, very first space, like I was on. Because what I did was, so I in my previous turn, I encountered a card. Oh, there we go. Legion Master of the Descent.
Yep.
I encountered him, and he allowed me to teleport to any space on the Istvan region. I used that to teleport to that very entrance space, so I could then get out, because I only have one resource, but I have the stratagem to be able to go to Prospero to get my talisman.
I'm gonna say, do you not want to get some lives before you do that?
Oh, well,
You can get a life.
it's
No,
whichever.
a fate.
It's what?
When you get to Prospero, I think you can get an automatic fate.
I think Prospero's fate. Yeah. But it depends on how well I roll. Because I'll have to go down, and down is so. What's so Prospero is down.
Yes.
So was it fate?
It is for you, yes.
Oh right, okay. Was it for you?
I have to complete a battle, then I have the choice of taking an automatic fate or rolling on the chart.
Mm.
2. Close combat. 5. I can go and get a quest now.
Oh yes. Did you roll enough to go between the two?
Yes.
So loyalist. All right, close combat. So it's a traitor world.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why I have to fight there, and why.
yeah,
You
no,
go
I had it in my head because those two corner ones are loyalist worlds. I had it in my head. That was just like sucky suck if you were a traitor.
How wonderfully descriptive. You don't have any resources, you can't go and heal.
Oh look.
Do you have any fate? No fate. Come on, Chaos Spawn! Chaos Spawn!
Oh man.
Excellent.
Oh man. That sucks.
I'm gonna travel to Titan, which is a loyalist homeworld, and that's where loyalists get quests. Complete a quest to get a talisman. I will receive an errant quest. Encounter close combat, data slate, and defeat it in melee. One of the easiest you can get.
The easiest one you can get is the
Travel there.
yeah. Travel to what's it called again? Talon. Oh man, this sucks. Whose idea was it to play this game?
Not ours. Vex. Oh, they would have been too good.
Yeah, they'd have been really handy, those items.
Right. Where can I'll draw a data slate here? Because I'm yet to amass any form of kind of resources. Oh, there's a resource. I think what I might do is get as many resources as I possibly can. Go to the neutral planet that's on the middle right. I forgot what it's called.
Hang on. Excuse me. Cool. What was that?
What's this place called? Paramar.
Yeah.
So Paramar is a safe haven for both parties.
Mm-hmm.
You can go there and pay gold to get resolve,
Okay.
and you get as many as you want. You can get as many for gold or resources that
You've
you
got
have.
loads of resolve though.
I've got 2.
3.
I've got loads of resolve. I've always had loads of resolve. I keep dying.
Resolve. Got loads of resolve. Don't know what you're worrying about.
Death, mercy, death.
What's it? There's a Warhammer, saying, tread lightly and carry a big gun. Which would be impressive to see a Space Marine tread lightly, don't you think?
They are utterly massive. Corvus Corax could probably tread lightly because he was an assassin. Was he? No, I'm thinking of Conrad Kurz. Am I thinking of either?
Well, one of them's got wings.
Sweet.
I think 2 of them got wings actually. So there's
Sanguinius, I think,
has
has wings. And Corvus Corax.
Corax has wings.
Because he's part of Ravenclaw?
That sounds about.
Almost. You were in on that then, weren't you?
Stop!
I'm rolling for you. Why have I not got... No.
Why did you miss a turn?
Don't know.
Did you miss a turn?
It's probably the place that I'm at.
Yeah, you missed a turn.
Fair enough.
Sucks to be you. So do I still have my incantation?
Yes.
Thank the Lord.
Isn't that the Emperor?
Thank the
Oh,
Emperor.
it's saying that you're...
Thank
Traitor.
Horus. So that's a bit jammy, that.
Burn the heretic, kill the mutant, purge the unclean. No.
Yeah, raging whiskey. I think you forgot.
Raging on that whiskey.
I think, yeah, definitely drinking too much of that booze there.
Right.
Clean. All right, okay, yeah, cheers. That makes sense now. Yep,
Yeah.
cheers. Some of us working. Technically, we're working.
This is work.
Yeah. Kept a straight face there, didn't we?
Takes me ages to set this up.
That's true. Because we're all like that. Get Gareth to do it. Gareth likes doing it.
I do. I actually find the setup process very therapeutic. I
See, now it's forever on the internet that you don't mind setting up.
No, it's because the setup process has to be set up in a definitive way. To get it to work, it has to be done right.
You're like an Italian. You very much speak with your hands. I'm just like that. Do you turn?
I've got a big fringe, but my eyebrows as well. Like if I'm more like waving my hands, my eyebrows are going.
Yeah. Do you know I remember when I was in school, because I can be quite articulate with my hands on my face, and the teacher going, "Stop pulling faces." You're like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "You did it then!" And I was just like, I was just expressing my confusion at you pulling my face, like, telling me off for pulling faces. I also remember getting told off once for teacher went, "Quiet everybody!" And then my mate did the biggest raspberry ever, which made me laugh.
What's raspberry?
A fart sound. And
Sure.
she then told me off for blowing a raspberry and then laughing at it, to which I was just like, how the heck can you blow a raspberry and laugh at your own raspberry? That's just stupid.
Step 1, step 2.
I was just like...
You're not going to laugh at your own jokes. How can you expect anyone else to laugh at them? I think my faith in being a black shield is being shaken at the moment. I think I need to go be... Raging Whiskey, what do they call it? Is it like Knight Errant? Garros is one of them. Garros. No, yeah, Garrett. Nathaniel Garrett.
Is it Garros a Pokemon?
Garros. I swear Garros is some.
Alright.
Garviel Loken
Okay.
and Nathaniel Garrow.
Yes.
Knight Errants, I believe. So
That sounds Warhammery.
they did they're basically loyalist Black Shields. So as Black Shields are traitor legion people that have scorched their own armour which is why they're Black Shields.
Yeah.
Because they don't follow the leader of their legion.
Okay.
Knight Errants were people who gave up their legion because they didn't support their Primarch, they supported the Emperor. So rather than...
Isn't that the traitors again? Kind of going, oh thanks but no thanks.
No, it's like Gilliman, who else? Corvus Corax, Vulcan.
Okay.
They all have kind of like warlords that were under them.
Yeah.
That decided not to support them,
Okay.
even though they supported the Emperor.
Oh, okay.
They decided to directly support the Emperor.
Oh.
So it wasn't about the inner turmoil of the Primarchs. They were out and out. We give up on Primarchs. Primarchs. We no longer follow them or trust them.
Mm-hmm.
We will support the Emperor and do everything in the name of the Emperor. There we go. I'm channeling some memories there. So I need to find someone I can defeat. And none of these... Oh, it's because they're melee or ranged. Which is why they're not shown as
things. Is this your quest?
Yeah. So I need to defeat a melee unit, but because we're in the Isfahan region, I think loads of them appear as either melee or ranged.
Right. So is it one of these ones where you can pick, or will it hit you with your lowest stat?
I've got even stats at the moment.
Alright. So that would be... Is that like an automatic close combat, if I recall correctly?
I think that's... you choose. If they're even.
Have a look. So what's this armour that I have? Ooh. Melee or firefight.
The
Oh, that's
Cataphraction's dead
handy. Yeah, cool. Oh, yay. I can go get my stuff.
good. Chaos Spawn. Chaos Spawn. Lose our life.
I regret my choices immediately. Oh no! Regret my choices immediately.
You know, I could have landed on you before and killed you, and I thought, you know, for the purpose of the stream,
Yeah.
I'll let you
how
live.
very noble.
I'll let you live because there's a better chance of us actually finishing the game for a change. But now that I've got a quest. I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can die.
Sucks. Goodness me.
Right. Destroy all data slates, all unit data slates. That's not what I need. Redeployment zone.
Where's your redeploy? It's the van.
Extremis. I think that's the first space.
Yeah, so you can scalp her if you want.
But I didn't want to lose all the units in the region because I need to kill them close combat.
Sorry. It's your turn, stop.
This sector, but all combat units within this region are moved to the sector. Useless because I've just destroyed them all. And that's armor. It gives you a boost to your armor, doesn't it?
For a firefight.
Oh no, it just deflects it. If you lose a firefight, roll 1 die. If it's 4 to 6, you do not lose the firefight. If it's 1 to 3, you still lose. Fun fact, in the audiobooks, Garrow and Loken would turn out to be the precursors to the Grey Knights. Grey Knights, not Knight Errants.
Alright. I suppose you might have been getting it mixed up because it is because it's Errant Quest there.
I think.
Oh, Infernal Quest and then Errant Quest in it.
I think it's kind of like they're the order of the Knight Errants, but people who are part of the Knight Errants are called Grey Knights. So the Grey Knights are part of the order of the Knight Errant.
Okay.
I think I may be mixing up different things.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is
There's a lot.
I have read some of the Horus Heresy books, but that was a while back, and my memory isn't the best.
Who narrates the audiobooks, Rage and Whiskey? I bet it's someone very, very English. Indeed. Fight. I want to fight. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Talisman.
Well done. That should tell
Should. Ready to complete
Hey,
quest?
well done.
Yes, I will. Right, so now I just need to get strong enough. Google is your friend. Terrible viewer. Alright.
I'm gonna finish your turn.
Yeah, that's alright.
Sabotage!
Warhammer audio books.
So is this not just going to support my original hypothesis?
It will, but I can't do like a gravelly English accent for some obscure. It's like when I sing songs. Like I used to be in bands, and I'd never be lead singer because I'm terrible at singing. I'd be backup vocalist, but I can only sing in an American accent. I can't do my own accent.
Bloody hell. How can you sing in an American accent?
You just end up sounding like Blink or kind of Alkaline Trio or Sum 41 or all these bands that I grew up listening
It's funny
to.
with the funny twang at the end.
Well, that's the Tom DeLonge way of singing. Like, hello there, the angel from my nightmare.
Right, okay.
Oh, it's my go. I did just roll. Just rolled and thought my turn had ended. Tasmaniac's taking up all the tickets there.
Yeah, monopoly on it.
There's I'm not sure, I think they're from Essex. There's a band called Yumi at 6. In
Okay.
fact, Lost Prophets, who are a Welsh band as well, and somewhat Funeral for a Friend, they're also Welsh, sing in American accents as well.
They're from the main singer the main singer
Of
Lost Prophets
Ian Watkins?
from Hawaii.
No,
Okay.
from Cardiff, I believe.
Pass.
Lead singer of Funeral for a Friend is Matt Davis, and he's from
Yeah.
Bridgend.
All right. Apparently it's a thing.
Oh, you were making a joke, were you?
What?
The Lost Prophets lead singer being from Hawaii.
No, genuinely. I remember reading somewhere that he was from Hawaii.
Right, that's more Google. Right, let's get the Horus Heresy stuff.
So yes, so the audiobook. Who read the audiobooks?
That's
Ooh. Point for me and cash for me. Oh, sugar.
author Dan Abnett.
How do you work the tickets for the raffle?
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you type in ticket and not tickets.
Oh, okay, cool. Excellent. Just checking on your talisman and talismaniac.
I think Revlar's wrong there. If you're going to get more than one ticket, it should be plural.
Very true.
I've gained 1 fifth. No worries. Maybe I should go to Amazon. Amazon have listed it, right?
Who the narrator was?
Yeah.
That's worth a try.
Right.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So, what do I get if I roll here? So, close combat or +1 close combat. If I go over here, then it's range combat or range. I think I'll travel here. Get some ranged combat. Roll that dice.
I recognise none of these people. I apologise, voice artist of the audiobooks.
Sorry, I've
Of Warhammer.
rolled you dice.
It's alright, you just roll them.
Oh, excuse me. I just fell on my legs.
What was my second point of Google? I've got 1 range combat. Yes, please.
The Lost Prophets main singer.
Ian Watkins. Well, that's said about him better.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out where he was.
Could probably move on from that.
So, Welsh. Oh, I can't read that.
Cancel. Alright, cool.
Where's he from, at least? He's from Merthyr Tydfil? Anyone Welsh want to correct me on that? Merthyr Tydfil.
I've rolled your dice again.
It's alright, still needs rolling. Who's that stranger?
Who's that stranger?
Who's that strange? Kelber Howe. No thanks, don't need resources. Got 2. Just need to boost my stats. Roll 4 or more. There we go. So roll 3 plus my strategy, which is 4, which is what I needed.
So yes, English accents are better. I take English regional dialects though as well. They are pretty good.
What?
So like.
Oi can't read.
Oi. Okay.
Hawkeye the.
I don't know. You're going.
Hawkeye the New.
Where were you going? Yorkshire.
I was going Bristolian.
Okay.
Or down from Somerset. I've been making me cider. I'm trying to think of what's non-offensive to. I suppose being English, we can offend people. Whatever English regions exist, can't we?
Surely.
There's fear of offence then. I've already been through my Scottish accent. Does your arm hurt? Is that an in-joke? Or do you keep holding your arm? What's happening?
Ow. No, yes. My arm doesn't hurt.
I just rolled for you. I forgot. I went back to Titan and got an automatic fate.
Okay.
So nothing
special. I need to re-get a quest.
According to the legend, the town is named after the Saint Tydfil, a daughter of King Brecon of Brecon.
That's a very good Welsh accent.
Thanks. My father's father. Well, my mother's father. I want to say father's father because it's a very Welsh thing. Like my father. But my granddad is the most Welsh person that I'd ever met. He was so Welsh I couldn't understand it.
6, 7, 8, 9. No, I can't get that.
He is 7.
I'm no good at it. So English regional dialects, I can never tell or pick up or understand. If it's really, really thick, I'm just like, very, very thick Scottish accents or very, very thick Irish accents. I'm just like that.
Irish accent's one of the easiest to do.
I have no idea what you're
Irish
saying.
accent is just really easy to slip into.
So
But I'm pretty sure that if I just go into an Irish accent, I sound like Brad Pitt trying to do an Irish accent and snatch.
Just don't get it. Really thick Irish accents. However, Indian accents.
Yes.
I can even if they're really, really thick, I'll understand what they're saying.
I used to work in a call centre way back when, and by far the hardest accents to understand over the phone was the Northern Irish, male Northern Irish.
Yeah.
Because it's so deep and rumbling. There's a lot of, as the French call it, enchantment, which is where the ends of words blend with the start of the next word. So instead of saying like le apricot, meaning the apricot, you'd say leprechaun. So it's the and apricot kind of blends together. Northern Irish accent has
lose that. And you're just like, I swear you're speaking English, but I've got no idea. So what I did there was I had a follower. I had a ship that when I paid a gold, I was able to cross the warp. So I find this particular follower very, very handy, especially if you've got a bomb ton of resource there. Because you can basically pick your movement a lot, because especially on the corners you do get a bit of it's not just straight one-on-one, you can sort of kind of like diagonal a bit.
Yep.
So I find that quite a handy follower.
He seems useful to me. He's got big wings, he's blue.
He sucks.
Maybe a few. I think I've already done my Scottish accent on streams before. So,
What's your Scottish accent? Because I don't think I've heard it, and I would enjoy hearing it.
You've definitely heard it before, I think.
Probably.
In previous streams, sorry if you've watched previous streams and are about to repeat the same conversation, it will happen. There's the Jimmy Carr routine of accents and you having a set phrase in your head that kickstarts your accent.
Yes, I remember you saying, saying now.
So my Scottish phrase in my head is, I'm from Scotland, where any means any. Because someone when I was working in Blockbuster declared that. Because he went and got, I think we were doing an offer on old films, kind of 5 films for £5, so £1 film. So he went and got 5 new films, which were like £5 each. And because the label on the shelving unit said any 5 films, he said, well, it doesn't say in this section.
So that's why they had to blooming clamp down on
legal tender.
I like that
Michael
joke.
McIntyre.
It is a Michael McIntyre joke. The first time I heard that, I was in fits. I was wetting myself. It was so funny.
That's legal tender.
It's not because I've heard it a bunch of times now. It's not that funny, but it's. Oh my goodness, it was so funny.
Talisman's from Belgium.
What? Oh, they matters. What's the bell? I don't know. They're the annoying. You know, is a Belgian part of the annoying Europeans who have 16 bajillion languages and can speak them all flawlessly?
No. The native language of Belgium, although it's not the national language anymore, is Flemish.
Okay.
But I think the more predominant language the 2 predominant languages in Belgium are English and French.
So that's 3 languages then.
That's not 90 bazillion languages.
Well, that's 90 bazillion languages if you struggle to speak English.
Belgium-ish.
Belgium-ish. Ah, no. But I think I have visited. Where did I go?
Dutch, French, and German. They're the common languages in Belgium, or they're your languages that you can speak.
And I bet you can speak them all flawlessly as well.
That's the one thing that...
English and bad English.
Yeah.
Yay!
I mean, it's great being from a country that has one of the most common... It probably has the most widespread language on the planet. Because you can go to near enough any corner of the planet and speak English. And someone will know enough English for you to get by. But the English are very...
It makes you lazy.
Yeah, it makes us very lazy. There's like no emphasis on us learning foreign languages.
There we go. A mechanical stopper was discovered. Okay. Roll 1 dice, 3 gold, go on to the fall system.
So there's 3 sections of Belgium. Or I assume that's where the predominant language is. Are you from Belgium as well, Steve? I think I can like order food in about 4 different languages that aren't English. That's about it. So I do this thing.
Sweet, nice.
Should I attempt this South Africa accent? My frame of reference for doing a South African accent is Chartel Copley.
Just at 9 for me.
Exactly, that's the dude.
Oh, yes.
Chartel Copley, I think his name. Alright, so I'm from South Africa. I've got a few friends. Are we still... am I taking my turn?
Yes, you're taking my turn. We've not swapped characters. Must have been paying attention.
Yeah, I've got a few South African friends. And I've trained my ear to the South African accent. Not that it's that hard to kind of recognise, but I met someone who was South African for the first time, and it was kind of, are you from South Africa? And they're like, oh, how did you guess? And I was like, because you've got a South African accent. And she was like, you're the first person to get that I'm from South Africa. I was like, where do people confuse? Because
I have to admit, the first time I heard a South African accent, I was just like, oh my god, what the hell are you speaking? I have no idea. And then, with the district knife and
Chartel Copley, I'm right, yeah.
There was a chap who I used to work with who was from South Africa. You sort of clue into it, but I just didn't remember the first time I heard a South African accent. I was just like, oh, are you like eating something? Don't understand your accent. So
that's so ignorant English.
Yes, yeah. So there you go. I imagine most people like that. Who just like that. You got something with your voice.
With too much, like I'm sure I've heard like a comedian say, like a New Zealand comedian or a South African comedian say that the common accents that South African people get confused for are Australian and New Zealand. And I was kind of like, I can kind of hear that. So when I met this person, I was like, you from South Africa? They said, yes. How did you guess? I said, the accent, obviously. They said, most people don't get that from South Africa. So when I was thinking, kind of, do people confuse you with like Australian or something? She was like, no, Polish, Eastern European countries. And I was like, what? They're nothing alike.
Weird accents. I got accused of being Polish once, actually. I was...
The travesty.
Goodness me. So when I get nervous, I get really breathless, and I was going to I was showing some of my art up in an exhibition in a shop, first time ever, and I was really nervous, so I was really breathless, and so I kept kind of going, hello, how are you? Thank you. Yes, that's fine. And they were like, oh, are you Polish or something? Is English not your first language? And I'm like, no, I'm just really nervous.
I assume it wasn't the accent that was coming over, it was just the manner in which you were talking.
Oh, yeah,
as if you were trying to think of the right words.
Yeah, probably. I was making a right ass of myself. I was proper. It didn't help that I was dead nervous and breathless.
I'm gonna have to go through this and like add to the swear jar.
What?
What were you making of yourself?
A silly person.
Yeah.
Does it count?
I can't see. I think that's Pagan Geek.
I would say that's Pagan Geek.
That's like dark blue on a dark background.
Hello, Pagan Geek.
Right, there's Twitch. I'm sure we spoke with Pagan Geek before, and they're from France/Belgium, somewhere kind of like West Europe. That's not England or Britain. I could be wrong.
Anyone who enters this space during.
If
you do not have a talisman, lose 1 resolve.
Oh, so that's like firewall.
If you have a talisman.
Oh, are we ignoring YouTube again? You know, I started off and I was doing dead good, and I was like bouncing them both.
I think I will go there. Travel here.
Let's have a look.
Though I will lose a resolve, I believe. But pick that up. Yeah.
It's Commander Gabriel Angelos quotes. What does that mean? I can see you live on, but not on Twitch. I'm on Twitch.
I'm on Twitch too. We're all on Twitch.
So we've got someone called Sepiki.
Was it cat? Oh, was it
Gabriel Angelos. Who's that?
Tread lightly and carry a big gun.
Ah.
Well, if you frugal dooby-doos.
Frugal.
Yeah. That's Google, but with an F.
How do you spell Commander?
Can you not just copy and paste it?
Commander Gabriel Angelos.
Do you want to do your turn?
Alright, I think I'm going to make a run for the inner region.
Have you got a talisman?
Yeah.
Woo! La-di-da.
As I've said in previous streams, if I'm doing an accent, the longer I do the accent for, the more likely it is to devolve into an Indian accent, a bad Indian accent as well, an offensive Indian accent.
Oh no! Oh, where are you?
Gabriel Angelos is the current chapter master of the Blood Ravens. I'm sure the 40k wiki gives like notable quotes at the bottom. Maybe not.
Gain resolve.
Tread lightly. No. Tread lightly and carry a big stick, a big gun.
A big gun, I think.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yeah, that's it.
Force Commander Gabriel Angelos.
Yeah.
And is his best quote for Dawn of War.
There you go.
You are very right, Spiky.
Well done.
Hi, Sean. Who's who? Have we got like crossover now?
It's your turn.
Alright.
That's
Alright.
You just need to pay attention to the game.
I said I'm gonna go for the middle.
Yeah.
We'll get it finished.
What? Okay.
The amount of times I've died as well.
Yes,
Was it 2 or 3?
At least 3. Because you died.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I died immediately after that.
I've died once.
I think I'm on my 3rd life.
Alright.
All Loyalist and Traitor Legion combat units within this region are moved to this sector.
But they're now there!
I've just got here.
So you just like...
It's like tumbleweed, space tumbleweed
Yeah.
going past. For those that are just joining us, if you're watching on Twitch, we've currently got a raffle for the character pack that we released today. So we've got Endred Heart up here, and we've got Typhon up here. They've just come out, and you can get them for free if you enter our raffle on Twitch.
We're giving away how many keys?
We're giving 2, but I may give 1 away to the YouTube lot as well.
Alright, cool. So is that a total of 3 or what, or 1 each?
1 each.
Oh, okay. So if you get on YouTube, you should have a good chance of winning it. So 10 plus 1 fate. Plus 1 fate to the 1 fate I just used so I wouldn't get stuck there.
Have we got any new accents in the room that I can mangle? What's your favourite accent?
Well.
You know, a lot of our streams end up talking about accents. Just global audience. Everyone's from somewhere.
It's what you're asking. You're on a, general one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys won. What time is it? That's the other one, isn't it?
What time's it where you are? I think one of the first streams I did with Bex, there was I think a Dutch guy who'd lived in America and had settled in Denmark. He may have been Danish and he'd got an American wife. He was super interested in our accents. And I was like, because I'm English, the English accent is a neutral accent to me. It's super boring and dull.
Me and Jack, I went to America with my partner, and it was so amazing. I didn't think of myself as having an accent, and then you go around kind of going, oh hello, yes, I'd like a cup of tea, to which they go, oh yeah, here you go, and you're like, no, with milk, and they're like, oh my god, because they don't have tea with milk.
I don't have tea at all.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm a traitor to my English.
Because you're a heathen. So did you roll my dice then?
Yes. I'm trying to make it even. But that's why I have caffeinated drinks.
No, I drink a lot of tea. And then, because we were in Germany once, and I was just like, oh, I could gasping, love a cup of tea. And, in the hotel, breakfast, giving me eating my cereal, and they were like, "Oh, would you like some tea or coffee?" I was like, "Oh, I'd love tea." And they came and gave me like a herbal tea thing, and I was just like, I was dying for some breakfast tea.
For a brew.
Yeah, for a proper brew. But when we were in America, they did have proper tea, which was quite nice. But proper tea with milk, no sugar. I can't stand sugar in tea. But I like the Scottish accent.
That's a surprise.
Who'd have thunk?
I think there's a good chance I might be finishing the game now. So let's go melee. I'm on 16, and if I defeat these, I will get be one short
An
of having
absolute boost.
+3.
So how did you get the +16? Have you got like loads of items and stuff that boost your stats?
I've got some 16, but Endred Har has the natural ability to hand his strategy.
Aye, yeah. And because you've been winning stuff, that's been going up and up and up. Yeah.
It just seemed the gods were in my favour. They're like, you have died enough times. You may progress now.
Thank you. Oh, what am I doing? Oh,
I'm in the middle region.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, you made it. So
jammy roll.
If you're on Twitch, if you type in !ticket and then a number, depending on how much gold you've got, you can buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many raffle tickets you want. The first one is free, and the raffle is for the characters we're currently playing with, as they came out today. And along with the characters that came out today, we're also doing a 40% off the base game of Talisman, the Horus Heresy, on PC, iOS, and Android. So the keys that we're giving out today are for the PC version. It's a free Steam.
Not the War Master! Yeah.
He's a tyrant.
Technically, so's the Emperor. Ow!
No, he's not.
Yeah, come on. I mean, he's going around the universe. The Crusade. Bringing everybody together.
We don't talk about the Crusade.
Bringing everybody together. Sounds like a tyrant to me.
He's spreading global peace.
Mm-hmm.
Global. Galactic peace.
So many, what's it? Entertainment is just a reflection of society we live in. Yeah, it looks like you might be in with this one.
Double points. Ready.
Hashtag.
Yeah, that's the correct code. Come on. Revelo doesn't seem to be happy with me.
Did it need the tag hashtag?
I took the hashtag off. Hi, Joris! I wish you guys were coming to Gen Con this year. Which one's Gen Con?
Google it.
Google it. You're doing a bit late, Joris, as there should be cameras over here. I'm Googling over this way. Yeah, I'm just about to win after a completely dominant display, as only is fitting for a follower of the Emperor.
You got killed like 5 or 6 times and then just got lucky.
I forgot Gen Con.
Gen Con. I think that's the one in
Gen Con UK. Stop. That does not look like the right thing. If you Google Gen Con, you get dog restraints.
Yeah, no.
That's not the right thing.
I think we've googled the wrong thing for right now. No, we'd love to go to Gen Con, but we know.
Do them all.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, they're always good fun going to explore. I always like it. What's that? Just pockets don't go that far, don't they? need to spend time making games.
Gen Con all in one is the first result.
I don't think Gen Con's in the UK.
Maybe I should take UK off it then.
have a feeling Gen Con is not in the UK.
Gen Con is the original longest running gaming convention in the world. It's in Indianapolis, in Indiana.
Oh, sweet. We'd love to go to Gen Con. That would be ace.
What you should do is spam us on social media saying, come to Gen Con. We'll buy your products. We'll be there. Then we might come.
Yeah.
That sounds like bribery. What we really want out of that is for us to go. Make sure you ask for request us.
Specifically, this is Gareth, I'm Amanda. Ask for them to go, and then we'll technically go. That'd be ace.
Oh, that's not good. I've got Fate and 9 Ooh.
Okay. In with the chance. What was that? Yeah, we'll finish the game, Amanda.
Well, I'll get to go through the inner region again and just boost myself along.
So do they stack?
Yes. I'll get to go through all the kind of lower level things,
True,
so I'll get the plus points from them.
Yes, that's true. That's very true.
If we're not going Gen Con, there's no point for anyone to go Gen Con. I think we're doing Warhammer Fest.
I think so. That is in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's Coventry again, because last year was at the Rico Arena in Coventry.
You'd have to look it up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we are going, because Andy, our director Andy, he's bought a load of leaflets and stuff.
So same place again, Rico Arena in Coventry.
Ooh. So is it? I've not actually been to one of the fest. Is it any good?
It's super Warhammery.
Yeah.
It is as Warhammery as festivals.
Yeah.
If you're into Warhammer, that is the place to be.
To be fair though, because they were talking about Warhammer in the office just before, I went in on my week off. I went into a Warhammer shop and asked for a painting tutorial. And they were all super nice. They were all really, really nice. And they weren't, some quite often you sort of go, ooh, they'll be dead pushy. The guy who I was talking to was very, 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 very sweet. Mm-hmm. He was very, very helpful. And he was not, like, oh, you must buy all this. You have to buy all this. It wasn't like that at all. And he was very much like, oh, what do you fancy doing? Mm. Oh, that's great. Oh, these are all the techniques. You can try this.
I think. Last time
there was a couple of regulars who popped in who the staff member chap knew, who chatted to, and they quite happily chatted to me as well, which is kind of like a big Warhammer shops, girls, what is this madness? But they were quite nice. I was pleasantly surprised.
It's got a very kind of elitist reputation.
Yeah, which is a bit sad, but it was I was pleasantly surprised because I am sometimes a bit. I can't decide where I want to go. I'll go there because they can be a bit intimidating to go in, but I was pleasantly surprised. The chat was very nice. The store was very nice. That was right.
Yeah, I think at Warhammer Fest there was a massive kind of section for all the digital games that were being made under the Warhammer banner, and we were in the middle of we had Armada. Is it Armada? I'm trying to think of all the correct names because there's loads of Warhammer.
So it's like
Armada.
It's like Dawn of War, battle as in all the
there's
ships.
Total War Warhammer.
Yeah.
They had a massive section next to us. Hooked up with a few of the guys after the first night, I think. Probably used hooked up in the wrong term there. Hung out with.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
And they were super nice guys. And there was Mordheim. There was the Vermintide guys were there from Fat Shop.
I've chatted with them. They're really nice.
I think we've done a few of the GW events. I've just called myself Twitch stream. This is my action for Vermintide.
That's what it is, because you do see
it's a first person dual wielding type game.
Gosh. Fireball.
Yeah.
I ever tried looking at your feet on those kind of games? You're just like that.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
No, exactly. So imagine if you zoomed out, you would just be two arms.
Oh. Yeah, all the kind of digital guys were nice. You had all the Black Library staff on that side selling all the models and books, and they're all just kind of general rule of thumb is GW staff are made up of GW fans. They're all happy to be there. It's not like you get certain transactions or events where people clearly are there for the money. GW staff, general rule of thumb, they're there because they love the product. So they're super stoked, super happy, like really good ones. So if you're into Warhammer and you can afford the trip to Coventry,
it's not necessarily.
it's definitely like the
a good visit.
Yeah, Warhammer event.
Have you been around the Nottingham Warhammer shop store?
I'm sure I've been around.
Not with me specifically, because I went around with Andy.
I think we didn't do the dioramas because Andy and John knew dragged me through Talisman.
Right.
But yeah, we were walking around with John.
Because I do love that.
And he took the door frame out.
Yes, you're quite right. Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. No, we didn't take... John didn't destroy anything at Games Workshop. No.
Only tiny. He's barely noticeable scratch in the door frame.
It's a big dent.
There's a... John, your partner, is 6 foot what?
6 foot something. He's very tall.
6 foot summit Scotsman who's built like a rugby player.
It's great.
And he's gentle. You can push him over, and he's just full. Lovely, but very intimidating looking.
Yeah.
And
that's how you want them, though, isn't it?
For the show that we did, I forgot which show it was, but
it was the show where we first demoed Horus Heresy. I remember, because that's why I dragged him along.
I can't remember what the show was though. What?
It was a
birthday event.
It was a birthday event. Yeah,
it
wasn't their traditional one. It was the birthday event.
That was it. And there was a game made a few years ago, and the game's going to escape me, but EA I think were the publisher for it. And
it's not the Dawn of War, isn't it?
Was it the initial Dawn of War?
Pass.
They had a full power armor commissioned as well as a full power sword, and it was made by the company and the guy that did the original Iron Man suit for the Iron Man film.
Oh wow!
Yep, that's why it was super heavy and super massive and super high quality.
It looked really cool though. It looked proper good.
We've got, if you go to I think our Pinterest, the Nomad Games Pinterest, you'll see all the pictures that have been taken at the events over the past year or so of people stood there with it, and it was kind of like kids had come up and you kind of go, do you want a picture of it? And they go, yeah, and you kind of, it's very heavy, and they go, okay, straight out on it. And we were kind of going around with our clipboard trying to get email addresses.
Yeah.
And John had it over his shoulder and he's walking around, and he's the big space marine door frame, bits of wood.
It's impressive. It's impressive that it took the hammering though, isn't it?
Yes. It's a legit weapon, effectively.
Yeah, true. But yeah, it was good stuff that. So yeah, I was that big diorama that they have in the Games Workshop.
Yep.
The history of bit. It's pretty cool.
I didn't want to. I'm not a big Warhammer fan, and I'm definitely not a big kind of model artsy painting person. So I wasn't particularly interested in going around it, but I was dragged around it, and I was taking pictures of it.
It's amazing some of the stuff they do. So good.
Because they've got people like we hung out with on the kind of head painters, like main painters, key painters, who like they've got some staff at the Warhammer kind of studio, whatever it's called, the headquarters, who they go through loads of models. Like they're super talented at doing the miniatures. Yeah. And they do incredible detail, but they can knock them out one after another.
Like resident sort of.
Yes.
Resident artists.
But then they have the resident like chief painters who spend 2 weeks on a single model because it's not a miniature, it's the focal point of the diorama, and it's this absolutely humongous.
It's really cool, that diorama. Ooh, get in. So I'm just kind of, messing it up in case you come back.
Oh, I've got Annihilate. Right, so this is the end of the game.
Drum roll.
Well, not this turn.
So
well, I've got Annihilate, so I can't lose to him. unless you do something magical.
See, what I was hoping to come across is that switch places. I can't pick it up because of incantations.
Oh yeah.
So there's a really fun way to troll people in the inner region where you get this. I can't remember the name of it.
Maneuver.
It's a stratagem.
Outmaneuver. Maneuver.
Something like that. It's a stratagem that allows you to swap places with your opponent. So in an instant like this, so I have a quest which is defeat you.
Yep.
I can't defeat you because you're there, which I need the talisman to get to. So what I would do is I would get there, get the spell, swap places. So I'd be in the centre, and then you'd be outside, and I'd be like that, yay!
And then you get battered by the Emperor.
And then I would get battered by the Emperor because I only have 6. What's the other one? Close range points. But that's always quite fun. Because I do remember when we were originally testing that, there was quite a few of those spells in there because that happened quite a lot when we were originally testing it. I seem to recall.
I think it's just when we were originally testing it, there were less spells. We just had the base game. We didn't have all the expansion characters and regions that bring new spells and incantations.
Yeah, it's true.
Stratagems and incantations.
Yeah, you got it. Got it in the bag.
Variety is the spice of love.
Because I helped design some of the incantations. I was quite pleased. I was like that. Oh, I need some art jobs. Do you want to design some stuff? Yeah, go on then. I'll take some design stuff.
Make it rain.
Woo.
Fortunes are finally in your favour.
There you go. Horus has 1 resolve remaining.
I nearly clicked firefight.
Hey!
Victorious!
Well done.
Right, how do we do an epic English accent?
Give it your best shot.
I was there! The day that the Emperor killed Horus.
Take it. Oh, that's great. You get phone calls from studios. Oh, goodness me. Oh, yeah.
Go 100 hard.
Excellent. Well done. So yes, any finishing?
Should probably go for the spiel again.
Yeah.
Right. In fact, probably we're about to draw a winner from the raffle on Twitch. Almost said the wrong one. Twitch. So you go #ticket and then specify the number of tickets you want. You get entered into a raffle. That raffle is for the character pack that we've just played with from characters from that pack. So that's Endred Har, who is a warlord for the Loyalists, and that is Typhon, who is a warlord for the Traitors under the Death Guard banner. So they went on general sale today, and we're giving away a copy or 2 of the character packs. And that's that. I think the base games for Talisman, Talisman Prologue, and Talisman the Horus Heresy are 40% off currently on PC, on iOS and Android.
Yep.
That's the sales pitch.
There you go. So go.
Right.
So we were playing Talisman Horus Heresy.
Yeah, that's this big thing here. Right, Revlo. Should we draw a winner?
Yep, go for it.
Draw a winner.
Woo!
So, the winner of the raffle, I think we'll draw 2 tickets, is Talismaniac 2180, 2180.
Okay.
Talismaniac.
Yeah.
You've won a free copy of the character pack that we've just played with.
Go, Macy.
And
Steve
Bornheim.
Hey!
Winner of last week as well. You can have a You can have a free copy of the Heroes and Villains character pack full. So what we'll do is we'll finish up and then I'll get those.
Ooh, we doing one on YouTube as well, though?
Let's have a look at YouTube. Is there anyone on YouTube? Before watching now. Refresh. Right. YouTube doesn't have a raffle, but I'll give them a ticket as well.
Hey.
Right.
Go YouTube, you're welcome. I reminded him.
Don't take me. What does that mean? I'm here. Zig for a sea cart. We're just finishing. I keep, because I've got YouTube on the left of me, I keep doing that as if I'm talking to you when you're here. How many wins do I get to play, you guys? Steve Bornheim, do you want to be playing Talisman or do you want to play Talisman Horus Heresy? Pick a game and we'll make sure you're in on the next one. So we stream at 5 PM UK time, which is UTC +1.
This is British summertime at the moment.
It is British summertime. So next week we're doing a stream with a Twitcher called Mirathi.
Ah, well done.
So we'll get the community on that. So it's us versus him versus community. And what I'll do is I'll send you a message on Twitch before we go live, so you know we're about to play, and you can jump in on that.
It'd be nice to see you there, matey.
Right.
Mr. Steve Bornheim.
Joris is Talismaniac. Right. So that's what's that.
Okay.
Sean W, are you in the Twitter stream? Twitter, wrong one. Twitch stream. I have to wait like 20 seconds now. And we'll decide if you can have a key as well. Because you've been here near enough from the start. Oh, one of the things that I've not mentioned is if you have a season pass for Talisman the Horus Heresy, the character packs, you'll already have them. As soon as we release them live, you should have got an update bump. If not, go and refresh the game.
Yeah, I love them then.
I am in YouTube. Right. You can have a key as well, Sean W. There we go.
Cool. Thank you very much.
I'll get them sent to you. We'll be streaming next week, 5 PM. And
So,
we'll be doing
As you
Talisman.
said, you are doing Talisman and you're streaming with
Mirathi.
So, there.
But if you keep an eye on either our Twitter or Facebook, if you're a Steam user, we typically post on there as well. And we'll get better at creating events on Twitch and YouTube. So if you follow us or subscribe to us, you'll get a notification that we're about to go live. And we'll do a game with the community as well. So you can play me and Marathi.
Check it out. Right.
Bye guys, thanks for joining us. Where's OBS? I've lost OBS. I should get better with my sign off as well. Bye.